Welcome back to our YouTube channel. If you are new here, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest content. A hacker armed with sophisticated tools could be eavesdropping on your every online move. This is not a scene from a spy thriller. It's the reality of our hyper-connected world. Understanding the importance of Wi-Fi security is no longer optional. It's essential. For years, WPA2 was the gold standard for Wi-Fi security. It offered robust protection against unauthorized access. Or so we thought. Security researchers uncovered a critical flaw in WPA2, dubbed crack or key reinstallation attack. This vulnerability allowed attackers to intercept and decrypt data transmitted over a Wi-Fi network. Sensitive information like passwords, credit card details, and private messages were at risk. The crack attack sent shockwaves through the cybersecurity world. It highlighted the fragility of even the most robust security protocols. The good news is that vendors quickly released patches to address the crack vulnerability. However, this incident served as a stark reminder. Wi-Fi security, like any technology, is not infallible. It requires constant vigilance and updates to stay ahead of emerging threats. The discovery of crack spurred the development of a new security standard, WPA3. WPA3 promised enhanced protection against known vulnerabilities and a more secure connection overall. One key improvement was the introduction of individualized data encryption. This feature ensures that even if the network password is compromised, each user's data remains protected. WPA3 also boasts stronger authentication mechanisms, making it more difficult for unauthorized devices to connect to your network. While WPA3 represents a significant step forward, it's not a silver bullet. New vulnerabilities are constantly being discovered. Hackers are always finding creative ways to exploit weaknesses. The cat-and-mouse game between security researchers and cybercriminals continues. Gone are the days when hackers were lone wolves, hunched over their computers in dimly lit rooms. Today, cybercrime is a sophisticated industry. Hackers operate in organized groups, using advanced tools and techniques to breach networks. One common method is war driving. Hackers use software to scan for and locate vulnerable Wi-Fi networks. They then exploit weaknesses to gain unauthorized access. Another tactic is setting up evil twin networks. These mimic legitimate Wi-Fi hotspots, tricking unsuspecting users into connecting. Once connected, hackers can intercept their traffic and steal sensitive information. The constant evolution of hacking techniques makes it crucial to stay informed about the latest threats. When networks crumble, the consequences of Wi-Fi hacking can be devastating. It's not just about losing internet access. It's about the ripple effects that can impact every aspect of our lives. For individuals, it can mean identity theft, financial loss, and invasion of privacy. Imagine waking up to find your bank account drained or your personal photos leaked online. In 2023, a massive data breach at a major hotel chain exposed the personal information of millions of guests. This breach not only compromised sensitive data, but also shattered the trust between the hotel and its customers. Hackers gained access to the hotel's Wi-Fi network and stole names, addresses, credit card details, and passport information. The stolen data was then sold on the dark web, leading to further exploitation. The breach resulted in significant financial losses for the hotel chain and its customers. The hotel had to invest heavily in damage control and compensation. For businesses, a Wi-Fi security breach can be even more crippling. It can halt operations, damage reputations, and lead to substantial financial losses. In 2024, a ransomware attack on a major shipping company brought its operations to a standstill. The company struggled to recover, facing delays and financial strain. Hackers exploited a vulnerability in the company's Wi-Fi network to encrypt its data and demand a hefty ransom. The company had to choose between paying the ransom or losing critical data. The attack caused massive disruptions to global supply chains and resulted in millions of dollars in losses. The ripple effect was felt worldwide, affecting businesses and consumers alike. These real-world examples underscore the importance of robust Wi-Fi security measures. Investing in strong security protocols can prevent such devastating consequences and protect both personal and business interests. the human element, social engineering, and Wi-Fi security. While technological advancements have strengthened Wi-Fi security, there's one vulnerability that remains a challenge: human nature. Despite the most advanced encryption protocols and security measures, the human element can often be the weakest link in the chain. Social engineering is a tactic hackers use to manipulate people into revealing sensitive information or granting access to networks. This method relies on psychological manipulation rather than technical hacking skills. For example, a hacker might pose as a technical support agent and call unsuspecting users, tricking them into revealing their Wi-Fi password. This can happen over the phone, through email, or even in person. Or they might send phishing emails that appear to be from legitimate sources, luring users into clicking on malicious links that install malware on their devices. These emails can look incredibly convincing, often mimicking the style and tone of trusted organizations. Social engineering attacks prey on our trust and our desire to be helpful. They exploit our natural tendencies to trust others and to respond to requests for assistance. It's crucial to be aware of these tactics and to exercise caution when sharing personal information or granting access to your devices or networks. Always verify the identity of the person or organization requesting information, and think twice before clicking on links or downloading attachments. Building Fort Knox: practical tips for a secure network. Protecting your Wi-Fi network doesn't require a degree in cybersecurity. With a few straightforward steps, you can fortify your network against potential intruders. By following some simple yet effective practices, you can significantly reduce your risk of becoming a victim of Wi-Fi hacking. These practices are easy to implement and can make a world of difference in your network's security. Strong passwords. Use a strong, unique password for your Wi-Fi network. This is your first line of defense against unauthorized access. This should be at least 12 characters long and include a mix of upper and lowercase letters, numbers, and symbols. The more complex your password, the harder it is for hackers to crack it. Avoid using easily guessable information like your birth date or pet's name. These are often the first things hackers will try. Enable network encryption. Make sure WPA2 or WPA3 encryption is enabled on your router. This is crucial for protecting the data transmitted over your network. This scrambles the data transmitted over your network, making it difficult for hackers to intercept and read. Encryption acts as a shield, safeguarding your personal information. Regular updates. Keep your router's firmware up to date. Firmware updates often include patches for security vulnerabilities that have been discovered. Manufacturers regularly release updates that patch security vulnerabilities. Ignoring these updates can leave your network exposed to threats. Disable WPS Wi-Fi Protected Setup, or WPS, is a feature that makes it easier to connect devices to your network. However, it also introduces security risks. Hackers can exploit WPS to gain access to your network. It's best to disable WPS if your router allows it. This simple step can close a potential door to intruders. Guest network. Set up a separate guest network for visitors. This keeps your primary network more secure by isolating it from devices you don't fully trust. This isolates your primary network from potential threats posed by unknown devices. It's a simple way to add an extra layer of security. VPN. Consider using a virtual private network, or VPN, when connecting to public Wi-Fi. Public networks are often less secure, making them a target for hackers. A VPN encrypts your internet traffic, adding an extra layer of security. This is especially important when accessing sensitive information on public networks. Beware of social engineering. Be wary of unsolicited emails, phone calls, or messages asking for personal information or access to your devices. Social engineering is a common tactic used by hackers. Educate yourself and others. Stay informed about the latest Wi-Fi security threats and best practices. Knowledge is power when it comes to protecting your network. Share this knowledge with your family and friends to help create a safer online environment. The more people who are aware of these practices, the more secure our networks will be. The never-ending battle for cyber supremacy. The world of Wi-Fi security is a constant arms race. As security researchers develop new defenses, Hackers are relentless in their pursuit of vulnerabilities. The threat is real and the stakes are high, but we are not powerless. By understanding the risks, staying informed about the latest threats, and implementing strong security measures, we can navigate the digital landscape with greater confidence. Stay informed, stay secure. Remember, knowledge is power. The more you know about Wi-Fi security, the better equipped you'll be to protect yourself and your valuable information. The internet is a powerful tool, but it's up to us to use it safely and responsibly. Stay vigilant, stay informed, and stay secure.